Hey there. Okay, today we're gonna talk about how to build a fast car. You might make mistakes which I've made, so just trying to record this for you to prevent you to go this path. So initially I thought that in order to be quick, you need to have the legendary parts, the green ones. So I've spent some time grinding my ass off, to be honest, to get those to the point that you get some of those parts in order to be able to make that right setup. Also, not sure do you know, but the green parts are universal, which means that they fit all cars. Okay, so initially you might think that this is a perfect setup, right? Because it should. If you look up, everything is nearly everything is on 450 mark statistics. So that should be pretty sweet, right? So let's do a little test to show you how this car drives, and then I'll show you what we can do about it. Right, so as you saw, that wasn't bad. Now, I had the privilege to speak yesterday with one of the most experienced people I've seen here. The guy had knocked like over 2 years of the game time playing, and he suggested that perhaps this is not the best concept. So I realized that some time ago, someone told me that Subi is the best car here, so I got it. Then I dumped hundreds of parts on it, so I was actually able to play with it actually. Now, the trick is that today I've beat a cheater with this car, and that's the main purpose of this clip, because I've figured that the setup I have here actually works, and it looks like this. So at this stage, to my knowledge, this is the best setup the game offers. Okay, you need a feather set, which gives you the traction like crazy. You need 2 parts for collection part bonus, 50 to the speed. And then you need 3 bonuses with power 10% stronger to your nose. Okay. Now, this car per se, as such, right now is not able to beat the cheaters at this stage in S class, just simply because the setup is, it's top notch. And you need to do one more trick. But before we do the trick, I'll show you how this car drives comparing to the previous one. Okay, so as you noticed, that was a massive improvement. Now there's one more trick we can do in order to improve the speed of your car, and this is the cheapest trick, doesn't cost you anything, but doesn't build respect between the players, because there is a group of people who will laugh at you about it. So depending do you care about their opinion or not, the trick you can do, it's what we call a frog stance. For some reason, if you do something like this, if you raise the front suspension maximum up and you drop the back suspension maximum down, car looks ridiculous, but it does the job. Very graceful way to end the race. Okay, so as you saw, frog stance, other than will make your car go backwards in your garage, will give you additional speed to what you already have. With that setup in this stance, I've made today 16.66, 1666, and with that time, I've beat the cheater, which was pretty satisfaction, giving me a lot of satisfaction, to be honest with you. So one more time, guys, just before we finish. This is what you wanna get. You wanna have one feather set, doesn't matter where, in terms of what parts. And then you wanna have power is 10 times percent stronger, times 3, and 2 bonuses for every collection part, times 50 to your speed. Also, it's important that if you have several feather parts, you want to choose the ones with the highest, obviously, speed and traction, but that will come with time. So in the meantime, have fun building this car. The fun with this car is that you can actually build it relatively quickly on the beginning of the game, if you know how. So don't go crazy with the parts, grind nicely. If you have any questions, you can find us on the colorful servers like this one. And yeah, take care. See you in the game.